Yo guys, Squid here, back with another gameplay commentary video. My first experience with a game made by Hideo Kojima was Metal Gear Solid 3. I was probably somewhere around 8 years old at the time, give or take a year or so, but I remember my older brother coming home with a brand new sealed game for the PS2 with this very cool box art. The manual itself was basically a whole book too. We booted up the game and the first thing I remember is that main menu. The dramatic music and camo menu screen, just wow. Personally, I put it up there with Halo in terms of all-time best game menu screens. At the time, I had only played Nintendo games on the DS, Game Boy Advance, and GameCube, some PC games, and many PS2 games from Crash Bandicoot to Star Wars Battlefront. Metal Gear Solid 3 at the time was quite literally unlike any other game I have played. It wasn't a platformer, shooter, fighting game, or racing game. It was an action game. I also think it was my first rated M game. Compared to how I would play the game now, I would consider my first playthrough an absolute struggle. Being the eager young kids that we were, we just jumped straight in and figured out the game as we went. Some simple parts could take long, causing us to wait and hide out the alarm and caution phase. Some parts would be a breeze, like accidentally starting the boss fight with the end, and then coming back to play the next weekend to see he's dead already. Other times, we just didn't know what to do, calling the codex or just looking it up on GameFAQs, and on occasion we would randomly trigger something unknowingly, such as Snake's Nightmare when he's in his cell, and it's a whole minigame. Regardless, the game was a blast to complete, and I have such fond memories of it, even if I didn't play it quote-unquote right. I was immersed in the universe that was presented before me. The world and characters were so unique and memorable. The story was a little too complex for a young kid like me at the time, but I still loved the game as a whole. And those lengthy and theatrical cutscenes left such an impression on me. It didn't matter if I struggled with the game, with the camera controls, complex actions, stealth, and direction. A child like me with no prior experience with these kind of games just picked up the controller and had a wonderful experience that stuck. Does this necessarily make this a good game? I'm not sure. A child can be entertained with anything, so I'm not sure if it's a strong argument. So what does make a good game? Is it just gameplay like Halo's 30 seconds of fun loop? Could it be the role-playing aspect in a game like Destiny or World of Warcraft? Or something that involves a combination of strategy and mechanics like Quake, Fortnite, Apex, and Siege? I know I mostly refer to shooting games, but that's what I mostly play. Fighting games and RTS games like Street Fighter or StarCraft and Warcraft are some of the other ones that come to mind. Regardless of what makes a good game, all good games allow us to not only experience a story, but tell it as well. In literally all the games I mentioned in this video, you could tell a story from the experience from playing the game. And part of what enables you to tell a story through a game is how immersed the player is. It still might be a flawed argument, so I think it's just considered some food for thought. The point I'm trying to get across is that games that are good at immersing you into the universe and into the character. I think Death Stranding 2's recent release does a fantastic job at showcasing that. The first Death Stranding got a lot of hate for being quote-unquote a FedEx simulator, but I think it's just a surface level criticism. There's a lot more to this non-traditional game. Before I end the video, I'm going to leave some Death Stranding 2 gameplay without commentary, and I want you guys to let me know down below how the gameplay makes you feel. In this clip, I come across a new variant of BT called Watchers, and even though I've beat the first Death Stranding several times no problem, this still scared the heck out of me. Kind of like what Kojima says, where he's a scaredy cat, and he gets scared of things really easy. I'm going to tune out here. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Peace.
Be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
There we go.
This river's rising, Sam.